Naelekea katika kikao cha Seneti kuhusu kawi ambapo kamati hiyo inamhoji mwenyekiti wa Kenya Pipeline kuhusiana na usimamizi wa shirika hilo la kitaifa, hususan kuhusiana na matumizi ya fedha katika shirika hilo, mwenyekiti John Ngumi. Hebu tusikize anayoendelea.
Consistently leak detection system and SCADA. And on SCADA, you may have read, and I know it's one of the items being investigated by the DCI. There has been, in the 3 years I've been on the board, the whole issue of acquiring SCADA has been a major issue. But at the moment, I think that it is fair to say, unless I am proven otherwise, we don't have a proper leak detection system.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, allow me just to intervene here, because I'm a little bit lost, and I'm sure most Kenyans who are watching you will also be lost. So you're saying we have losses of about $1 billion?
I'm saying that
that can be translated about $1 billion shillings?
Yes.
Is that a year, a month, or what is it?
The letter from management to the oil companies stated it was over a 2-year period.
Okay. So then, if it is over, there are losses of about $1 billion over a 2-year period. What is that now, in the line 5 or the old line?
The old line.
The old line. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, Chairman, it's sad that there is no mechanism to check leakage. It's very sad. Maybe it's by design, so that some people can pilfer that oil to their other sources.
True.
So maybe we need to really check on that. Maybe Chairman, we need to invite the management to answer why there is no mechanism.
Before you answer, I think the line the Senator is following is very pertinent, because fuel is very expensive. It's also dangerous to have fuel leaking, because if it's leaking, anything can happen. Therefore, I would have thought that it is common sense, it is only right that these sensors should be part and parcel of the line, because of the danger that could happen one day. You have a big leak, and you know a lot of damage happens to environment, even to people's lives. Therefore, I wonder, you as a body, haven't you held this discussion with the management to prioritize?
And maybe before Chairman, the Chairman answers that, earlier on you submitted that your role is to develop strategy and advise. If indeed there are these losses, doesn't it mean that you guys have not been doing your job? Because you should have been advising in terms of strategy, you know, in terms of minimizing the losses. Now, as you respond to that question, you also raised something which I've been reading, that it is being investigated by DCI. I know there was an issue being investigated by DCI, and I know one of the staff was fired from the company. Is that at all related?
Maybe before you go there, when you are doing line 5, when you are doing line 5, did you have provision for leakage detectors?
The concern that the chairman has raised is valid. If you ever order an audit into our email and board minute communication, you will see that the whole question of leak detection and of SCADA is one that has been uppermost. We have discussed this at length. In management's defense, getting a proper SCADA has become a procurement issue. We've had vendors fighting, we've had vendors in court, we've had these processes stopped. I think the last challenge was only dismissed by the PPRC about 2-3 months ago. So going back to your question, Senator Chariot, a lot of these things you see are also related to the whole question of procurement. That procuring anything of substance in a company like Kenya Pipeline is a very tough issue, because you've got many many vendors who would like to be. We are taken to PPRA, we are taken to High Court sometimes, we are taken whatever. So the point I'm making to the chairman is that this issue of leak detection is a major issue. We are sitting, for example, with this issue in Makueni County of Tange, which happened in the same week I assumed the chairmanship of Kenya Pipeline. And if you see how much it has taken us to deal with that leakage in Tange, time and effort and money, you will understand why it is so critical to get a proper leak detection in place.
Okay. Now, I may give you, I may ask, and they also give about this matter. When an issue is of national importance, I believe you could work to Treasury, get the necessary